So nice job yesterday at the concert.
Yeah.
How does it feel to have those over with?
It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Kind of sad, because then I know there's no more practices or anything. And,
Yeah.
But it's whatever.
Yeah, you guys had a lot of songs to learn in a short amount of time.
I know, and
some
like I
hard
didn't
stuff.
make a lot of the practices, so I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah,
So much, and there were some hard songs, and especially when Life Has Loveliness to Sell, I was like, oh, this song.
It's beautiful when everybody's like singing it well, but when you like are trying to find your part and it's like crunch, crunch, crunch with the piano, you're like, oh my gosh.
Yep.
Yeah. That was not a fun song.
No.
But it was pretty.
Yeah.
And it was definitely something everybody can learn from.
Yes.
It's a hard song to do. Cool. So how have your pieces been going?
Good. I've been listening to them on YouTube, so I've got more of a sense of how they go now. So.
Okay, good. Let's just first start with stretching. It's the end of the weekend and
Yeah.
the beginning of finals week, and everybody is stressed. But nice deep low breaths. And slowly drop all the way to your toes. Let that neck just hang. Yeah, nice and loose right in there. Feel your breath in your back, your lower back, right back here. And then slowly roll up. Head will be the last thing that comes up. There you go. Tilt it to the left. Roll it slowly down to the right.
I always like the stretch.
It's good to get those neck muscles. Try not to go back when you do that because it pulls those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it feels good to do that.
Yeah.
But it has some pulling on our instrument. All right, and then we're just gonna you're gonna yawn from the middle of your voice, so just
Okay.
And then you're gonna go from the top. And then you're low. Just let it drop. Yep, try not to tuck your chin though. You got it. All right, so middle again. And then All right, now we're gonna hook all those up together. So you're gonna do your middle, and then you're gonna go right up to the top, and then you're just gonna drop it down. Okay, so middle first. There you go. One more time. There you go. Nice. All right. We're just gonna work on that jaw a little bit, like we did last lesson. So we're just gonna do a lot with getting that tongue to work more than the jaw. So we're gonna go the li, le, la, lo, lu. And if you want to turn and watch yourself. Li, le, la, lo, lu. Yep, and remember that jaw. No, that's okay. That's okay. It takes time. So li, le, la, lo, lu. Yep, and for that lu, remember we really want to pucker lips. Yep. All right, we'll go up. Li, le, la, lo, lu. And up. Li, le, la, lo, lu. Yep. Can you have your lips a little bit more relaxed right now? When you go, you say li, le. When you get to that ah, I really want you to get those lips so that they're vertical.
Okay.
La, and have them nice and loose. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll go back. Whoops. Here. Li, le, la, lo, lu. Nice. And up. Li, le, la, lo, lu. And up. Li, le, la, lo, lu. All right, we're gonna stay on that pitch right there, and now let's try to make them legato as you go. Okay, so we'll go there. There you go. And up. And up. And up. that's much better. That jaw, as
Yeah.
you got higher, that jaw just stay completely out of it. That's awesome. We're gonna go down here and we're gonna go lo la lo lo la lo. Okay, on low.
Lo, la, lo, lo.
Yep.
And up. Lo, la, lo, lo. And up. Lo, la, lo, lo. And up. Lo, lo, lo. And up. Lo, lo.
No, that's okay. When you get to those steps, we don't need to move our jaw for any of those. So
Okay.
that's just where you want to keep that nice ooh, and you want to keep that air moving, and that's what's going to move that sound, okay?
Okay.
You don't have to move anything with your jaw,
Yeah.
any crunching. Yeah, that's fine. All right, we're going to switch to vo, va, vo instead of
Okay.
lo. So vo, va, vo, vo. So when you get to that oh, ah part, all you have to do is change your lips. Oh, ah. Nothing to do with the jaw, okay?
Vo, va, vo, vo.
Try to go vo, ah, oh. So
Okay.
vo. Yep, same thing.
Vo, va, vo, vo.
Nice.
And vo, va, vo, vo. And vo, va, vo, vo. And vo, va, vo, vo.
Nice. Awesome. So yeah, that's just another thing to look at, like with your pieces and stuff. Anytime you go from a vowel to a vowel, you never have to move this ever, ever, ever. Okay. Let's do how high the sky. Yeah.
Okay.
How
high the sky and how high the sky and how high the sky and how high the sky and how high the sky and
hit it.
how high the sky and how high the sky.
Nice. All right, we're
I
gonna do.
was doing like that last part wrong, so I was like, ooh.
No, that's right. That's right. You get back down to tonic. We're gonna act like we're having a British accent when we do this.
Okay.
So how high the sky? Really
Okay.
think of that I instead of being like very forward. You want that more like up and lofty. How high the sky? Really have that up like that. Okay.
Okay.
We'll start.
How high the sky. How high the sky.
Really British.
How high the sky. How high the sky. And how high the sky. And how high the sky. And how high the sky. And
Nice.
how high the sky. How high the sky. How high the sky.
Don't forget
How
lefty.
high the sky. How high the sky. How high the sky.
Nice, nice. So as you go up, really changing that vowel to those nice how high the sky. It really helps open it up. And there was a much different sound when you had like that nice
Yeah.
and open. It was very mature and like very like dark as you went up, but it wasn't like too dark that it was bringing you down. It was like super, super pretty. Nice, nice. We're gonna go See. Oh shoot! I can't remember what my next one was. Okay. By the way, Building Beautiful Voices is $4 in the music store downstairs, and it
Okay.
has a bunch of just single warm-ups like this, and it tells you exactly what they do, and then it tells you how to do them. So yeah, they're super easy and super helpful. We're gonna go to them.
Wow, that looks cool.
All right. Oh yeah, we're gonna go. See, yeah. And then when you go to that really think of that like we had those eyes were nice and lofty and up. We want to think the same thing, a nice British up there, okay? See, Here, I'll sing it one more time.
Okay.
That's okay. See, okay.
See,
Yep. I'll make it look at it.
see,
Nice.
see, see, see,
It's okay. No, that's okay. That's okay. See,
Okay.
see, All right, now I'm gonna have you do it, but I just want you to hold that top okay?
Okay.
So, I think we're... Yeah, we'll go.
See,
Yep.
and see,
Hold it. Okay. Where do you feel that when you sing that note?
I kind of feel it like around here.
Up in your head more?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Right now I'm kind of hearing it that it sounds just a little back,
Okay.
and like you can hear it yourself,
Yeah.
but we want everybody else that's going to be listening to hear that same thing that you hear in your head, okay?
Okay.
So could we try to think of it, I like that you're feeling it up here, because that's like resonance, and like you feel like that spinning
Yeah.
area. But now let's try to get it out in front of you. So really like laser point it out. Think if this wall wasn't here
Okay.
and you're in an audience. Right now you're getting to about the front row. They can hear that beautiful sound. But
Okay.
we want it to get to that very back.
Okay.
Okay?
See,
There you go.
See,
There you go. So where do you feel like when you're thinking of like that visualizing going to the back of the theater, where are you like feeling that, or how are you changing
I'm
to
kind of feeling it like, I mean, I still feel that up here, but I kind of like feel it also like in the middle of my mouth still.
Okay.
Or-
Okay. Yep. You just really want we want to like catapult that sound out there. We don't want to catapult it like flinging ourselves towards the audience. We just want it to naturally come out. And some ways we could do that is like either just opening your mouth a little more, but I think your mouth is like open enough and fine.
Yeah.
It's just having that visualization of putting that sound out there instead of listening to it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's work on your piece a little. Which one do you want to work on?
Let's do,
I don't know.
let's do see to a me.
Say
Say
to
to
mommy. Yep. All right, we'll have you put it right up here.
Okay.
Do you know it enough that I could just play a few notes and?
Maybe.
All right, I'll keep you going, and
Okay.
and hum in your ear too. Okay, so we're just gonna start from the beginning. How about we just, the first time through, we'll just do this first page and just do it on do. Okay? Just for those pitches. Okay? Here we go. Ooh. No, that's okay. That's okay. We'll try that one more time.
Okay.
And really take that prep breath that we talked about, that nice low breath. Really take that in the beginning so that you can get all the way
Yeah.
to here, and make sure you breathe when you get there. Yep, that's okay. Sometimes you're like, yeah, I've got enough air. I'll
And then
keep
it
going.
runs right out.
Yep. So make sure where there's breath marks, take them, and then where we added breath marks, just take that as well. Okay? Yep, so that last phrase is just nice. Okay, one more time, and I want you to have that visualization of that you're singing to a huge audience. You want to get it to the back of that room. Let it come out. Okay? Nice. You just had, or what did you hear when you sang it that way? How did you
When,
hear that?
I mean, I started. It was not pianist, and I'll.
That's
I
okay.
can't ever say the word. But I felt like I got it. Like I would get it to the back of the audience, but then I got quieter as I went on and got lower. So
Yeah. Never compromise good tone and quality sound for the dynamics they give you.
okay.
This beginning part, singing a D and E flat, stuff like that, that's kind of like right on your break, which is where you'll change from like your mixed voice up to your head voice and like the higher stuff. And so it's kind of hard to sing that on the pianissimo.
Yeah.
So I would probably make that more of like a mezzo forte almost, you know?
Yeah.
And then because it's just a little too high to be singing too quiet and not having that tone be beautiful like you just sang it, because that was gorgeous and full and rich and everything we need in this line. Okay? Let's add the words to that part.
Okay.
Nice. No, that was pretty good. That was your Italian seemed okay.
Yeah.
Yep, just
Yeah,
gentile pastor. Yeah, otherwise this part was all fine. And like when we get to those say to, the say, we really want that to be that British say. We don't want to be like say like in English. It's very like a sounding.
Yeah.
We don't really like that. So we're going to change that to more of a say. Say to.
Okay.
Mommy. Yep, and same thing with ma. You're going to have that nice British lofty sound. Okay, okay, one more time and then we'll switch pages.
Okay.
Say to mommy, say to sospiri gentil pastor.
Nice. To breathe
Nice.
there.
I noticed that and I'm like, oh, when's she gonna breathe? And then he snuck it in. That's okay. Yeah, just remember practicing with those breaths makes it easier for you to remember.
That's always like one of my biggest downfalls is I skip right past the breath mark. I'm like, there was a stop sign back there for me.
Yep, so just remember those breath marks. They'll help you out a little. Okay, we'll just do these on do.
Okay.
And this part, when you sing it, I want you to try to sing it very legato, because you see it's like very jumpy.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want it to sound jumpy and like
Yeah.
everywhere. We want it to sound very connected and legato, okay?
Okay. This part is a little more sketchy.
Yeah.
The beginning is easy.
So we'll see how these piano skills come out. Otherwise, I might just sing with you. So just undo. Yep, let's just do that one again.
Yeah.
Just for the both of us. Nice. Yep, just really it'll actually go faster than what we probably took it, just because it is a little longer phrasing to remember. And really try for this one, try to make it all the way through. Yep, that's just another, yep. Do you have a pencil? I can grab one.
I do.
All right, just write in, yep, just the breath mark there, just so you can have enough air for those two phrases here. Okay?
I did it upside down.
No, that's okay. Let's start here, and let's just do it on a lip trill, just to get that legato feel. Okay? Nice. How'd you feel about that?
Better. I still forgot to not breathe there, so I kind of like took in a small breath before I stopped myself.
No, that's okay. How about we just start right there? And
Okay.
try to just so you have your full tank of air, just so you feel how it is. Just keep going through that phrase, okay?
Okay.
We'll
Are we still doing it on a lip trill?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice. Did that feel better?
It did. Yeah.
Okay. So it's just remembering to get that nice full tank of air on this breath. That's probably the one that you'll have to like really remember so that you have enough to propel you. And with that, we don't really want to like we don't want to suck in the air for those, because we're like, oh, big part coming. Like that. No, we don't want to do that. So just that's just like releasing those abs and like having that just quick low breath. Okay? So let's just do this phrase and this phrase, okay? Just to work on that breath.
Okay.
Nice. How did you feel about this part when we got there for the
I
fermata?
kind of ran out of breath there.
Okay.
Probably should take a little bit of a bigger breath, maybe, but I mean, I got there, but it was getting a little sketchy.
Yep. And if you look at the words, there's like little dashes. That's what connects the words. So like this, re amar, that's all one word. So if you need to take a breath and you look at your text and you're like, okay, where should I take a breath? First thing to look at is the text to make sure you're not going to split up any words. So what I would say, because this is iot deba ri, I would probably, if you need to, sneak in the breath.
Okay.
Just right here. But if you can tank up enough, I shouldn't say tank up, that's bad, that's so bad. If you can have a low, nice deep breath in this short time here to make it all the way through, that would be best. But like we said, we don't want to compromise the tone or the quality or anything like that because you're running out of air, so you could sneak a quick one in there. Okay? We're not going to do this one with text quite yet.
Okay.
That's fine. Let's just do this starting from the beginning. Let's just do it all on a buzz lip.
Okay.
We're going to start from the beginning and then we're going to go into that next fermata. Okay?
Oh yeah, I forgot
No,
what it was. Okay.
Nice, there you go. And then we jump up.
Kind of got lost in my notes there.
No, that's okay. Nice. So how do you feel like when you're doing the lip buzz? Do you like feel like it's easier doing it that way, or does it feel like it's constricting, or what do
Like
you...
against the...
Against just doing a da or a do or the actual words.
Yeah, I guess it kind of like, it makes me like really think about my breathing more than doing like on a do or something. So like, that would really help with my breath because then I really think about where to take.
Yep, and where you're going to need to take those breaths. Yeah, definitely. Because when you're doing those lip trills and the tongue, all of that, if you don't have breath, it's not going to move. And you're going to tell like, oh shoot. And especially like when we got to those lower parts here, you need to have more breath the lower you get to keep that fast energy that like these top notes have. So good. Okay, let's keep moving to this part here. We're gonna stick, with the buzz lip. Okay, so where on this first phrase are you going to breathe?
Probably right here.
Good idea.
And then just this first phrase or this phrase too?
Where would you breathe on the next one as well?
Probably in the same spot.
Same spot?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, how about we write those in just so we remember, have a little visualization. Nice. Okay. So this part. Okay. So we'll do both of those lines.
Okay.
Just on the lip or the tongue roll. Oh, just me? Yep. Blow all the air out. All right. Nice solid breath. Nice. Did you feel like you had enough air throughout that?
I did. I just like I didn't want you to think that I breathed there. I didn't. I just paused. It's like oh no, she probably thought I breathed.
I actually did, but then I'm like, oh
no, it
just
stopped. And
no, that's fine.
I'm not
That's fine.
breathing. Don't breathe. I gotta know.
Well, if you do breathe, it's completely fine. Fits in the phrase. You got a comma even there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice. Now when you add like the text and do different like musical things, if you notice like these words are the same. So how do you think you can make, or why do you think that they have the same words twice?
Probably because I guess I didn't really read the English.
No,
but
that's
it's probably
fine.
because it's more important and it's like more part of the song than the rest of the text. So
Okay, yep. yeah, that's one reason. And some other reasons are just they want you to re-emphasize those words because maybe it's like the end of like the phrase and that kind of thing. So if we read what it says, gentle friend, be not deceived, ne'er believe it could be so. Gentle friend, do not be deceived, ne'er believe it could be so, ne'er believe it could be so. Okay, so those are your words. So how do you think you can change stuff up in between those two? Give me a few ideas on what you could do.
Well, you can have different like forte or piano,
Okay.
crescendo, or decrescendo.
Mm-hmm.
Put like not staccato, but like make some words like
An accent.
yeah.
Yep. Nice. Those are great ideas. That's exactly what you do in between those things. So in this one, it kind of tells you what to do. So you've got like this one, it doesn't really give you a dynamic, kind of tells you here, but then your contrast is like the pianissimo at the beginning of this one, and then the crescendo through that. But you can do whatever. You can either make this one more legato, and then when you get to this, really bite on those consonants and make it, like you said, accent different words. You can be like pa, sto, da, do, se, soggetto, stuff like that, just to make it a tiny bit different. Okay? So we're just going to work with the dynamics. We're just doing the lip buzz for now.
Okay.
So try to show me a little dynamic contrast in between those two.
Okay.
Whoops.
Oh, I forgot how to go.
Nada.
What does it start on?
Same thing. Nice. That was awesome. You like super backed off of this, and then like when you got to that part, you're like,
Yeah.
but then you're like, oh, I forgot. But still, that's bad. Just keep singing. Nice. And you even did, like a little ornamentation on this. Did you notice you did that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
When I
nice.
started, like after I did it, I was like, oh, there's something. Okay.
No, it fit and it was really pretty in there. Yeah, definitely. If you find those spots, especially on text that repeats like this, you can always do a little ornamentation on one line to make it just a little different. That's another option. So nice. That sounded really good. And then when you get to this part, it's already moving up, so really crescendo that up.
Yeah.
And you're singing facilmente tinganar. So really like, that's when you can really get those consonants, the facil, that part.
Mhm.
Okay, nice. Let's start at the top of this page.
Okay.
So really remember finding those spots to breathe and really taking that time to take the air, okay?
Okay.
Oh gosh. Yeah, that was right. I was thinking of a different part. Okay. All right. Nice. That sounds really good. That's super legato and you're breathing in the right spots. We'll just have to like fix that just a little, just the note things to
Yeah.
make sure you have that so that you can be ready to take that big breath. Because sometimes like as soon as you get flustered with that, you're like,
Yeah.
shoot, I didn't take a breath, and then you're not going anywhere here. Yep, so just getting that nice phrase going. That's awesome. And I love, yeah, you did the sing little thing, and I like it a lot. I really like that. Okay, so then this part here, when you're listening to it, what does this part, like, what do you hear when you get to this section of the piece?
I forgot.
No, that's okay.
Okay, so how does well, it's definitely different from like, you know, the other parts that I sang.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like, I feel like it's almost like gonna start building up to the climax of the piece.
Okay.
So,
What would you find as the climax of the piece then?
like, where is it?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can remember. I don't remember. But
No,
I feel like
that's
that's because, like, you know, it's like, you know, like that verse right before where the climax would be. So the climax would be somewhere like right over here, I would think.
No, yeah,
If I remember
definitely.
the song.
No, definitely. So this has a lot of like the same notes going on in it, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
In like these sections. So what do you think that means? Like when a composer has you staying on the same note, like what do you think he's trying to get you to do?
Probably to use your dynamics because, I mean, otherwise it'd just be really boring. But yeah, like, you know, just kind of like, I don't know, make it your own, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And then also it can, it puts the words of more of an emphasis compared to like a beautiful melodic line, like these things you have here. So, so sometimes the composer, yes, he has those dynamic contrasts and he has that musicality that he wants you to kind of do yourself on those. And then sometimes he has it where the text, he wants the text to be more important and get that across, and so he's not doing as much melodically.
Mhm.
Okay? And so for this section, this is like the super wordy, a lot of Italian stuff going on in this section. So that's something you really have to work on is just getting kind of all of these words to come out and sound somewhat Italian in the process of it.
Yeah.
But let's start this. And what would you say the mood of this? You said it was kind of like, maybe I'm gonna put words into your mouth, but the lull before like
Yeah.
the big storm comes again. Okay? And like you said, yeah, the big storm is coming again because it's coming back with the beginning and it's re-emphasizing what they've already said. Okay? So how would you sing this piece? You can look at the dynamics and see what the composer wants you to do.
Well, definitely, like, you know, kind of like start off, you know, kind of quiet, make it louder, and then, you know, just kind of like move it kind of like waves.
Okay, definitely. So let's start it. Just on, yep, the lip fuzz again. Yep, let's just start right there. Nice deep breath. Nice. We'll stop right there.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that was really good. It was nice and calm. And if you look at the words, it says, "See the beauteous purple." That's weird that they call it purple. Okay, I thought it was red. Okay. "See the beautiful purple rose Silvio plucks at the morn today. But because the rose is thorny, soon they'll all be thrown away." Because they don't want to get stabbed with a thorn. "Soon they'll all be thrown away. If the words of others freeze me, bid me say no more to dare. Though some blossoms fail to please me, should I scorn to pluck the fair?" So, yeah, this beginning part, you started off nice and sweet and soft, 'cause you're talking about a beautiful rose.
The purple rose.
Yes, a purple rose, apparently. When you get to this part, like with the words being, but because the rose is thorny, soon they'll all be thrown away. What do you think we can change with the character about that?
Kind of like more like a, kind of like more emphasis on that. Just kind of like make it like kind of not as sweet as the beginning.
Yeah, definitely. And I think you can do that by really accenting these. Like, con la scusa della spina. Like something like that. Just make it a little poppy. Not like Poppy genre poppy, but poppy as in like really get those words across. Okay, so we're just gonna do. We're just gonna do up until here. So really try to get that dynamic contrast going.
Okay.
Let's actually do this because we want those contrasts, and it's hard to do that with. Like, I don't think that's gonna get quite across. Let's just do it on do. Okay. Nice. Yeah, you definitely hit those. You don't want to have it like smack your audience in the face, but you just want just a little more oomph in it, and you definitely got that when you went to that. Nice. Like overall, that was really awesome. So then when you go to add your words in, try to have that feeling. So bella rosa porpo, and have that nice and flowy and beautiful. And then when you get to this, con la scusa, that'll really get those consonants out.
Mm-hmm.
This part. So this is another part that we are staying on one note for a very long time. So he wants you to really get those words out. So let's just say these words right up until that.
Ma de glu mi nil concilio.
Nice, nice. All right, now let's try to do them in rhythm because it might make a little more sense.
Okay.
So it's going to be Ma de glu mi nil concilio. Yep, Leo. Right away, yep. One more time.
Ma de gloomy nil concilio.
Nice. Okay, now let's try to sing that.
Ma de gloomy nil concilio.
Yep, and that, try to think, it's almost like they call it a glide. So you're going to glide from the E to the O right away. So, concilio. Yep, just like that, real quick. So then you got to get off of that to get down into the io per me no seguiro. Okay?
Okay.
Let's try. Actually, how about you say all of this
Okay.
in rhythm?
What was that one again?
Io.
Okay. I'm just gonna put E in there.
Yep, that's fine. Whatever you remember.
Okay. Io per me no se gui. Is it gui?
Gui.
Gui.
That's another one, just like the Leo. Gui.
Okay, so io per me non se gui.
No, that's right.
Okay. I per me non se guiro.
Guido. Just
Guiro.
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 Nice, nice. And this one is me, not me, okay? Io per me non seguiro.
Guiro. Okay.
Nice. All right. From here, just say the text in rhythm.
Ma de glui mi. Oh,
Glumina. Yeah.
Ma de gluminil concilio I per me non se guio.
No, that's okay. You just perfect. You just added a few extra dots, a little bit vowels. No, but nice. Now let's try to put it to the pitches. So you're gonna be up here. Concilio, io per me non seguiro. nice. One more time.
Okay.
And we're going to speed it up just a little bit and try to think of this line as one big legato all the way across, okay? Because it is a lot of but we don't want to be like chickens pecking at the same note over and over. We really want to think moving forward. Yeah. Some arrows going forward. Move that line forward. Nobody wants to hear you on the same note forever. Seguiro.
I want to say gooey.
Yeah. That's okay. That's okay. Just comes with a little time. Seguiro. Guiro. Yep. Guiro. So you probably could just do think of it as a GWE, like a GWE, if you want to think of it that way.
That?
Yeah, because the goo, that part is super quick. So you barely hear it. Yep, guiro. Nice. Okay, let's start from the top. This section here, remember that contrast in between those two, and then think line forward. We don't want to sit on these too long, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't even go through those.
So I was like, how are you reading that?
Okay, go through this
Okay.
quick with just...
Bella rosa purpurina, oggi Silvio sceglierà, con la scusa della spina, dopo la sprezia, dopo la sprezia.
And then, yep, we just went through that. Doman poi la sprezira. Yeah, it's super quick though.
Okay.
All right, do you think you have it enough to...
I think so.
Okay. We'll just keep trucking through.
Bella rosa purpurina, oggi Silvio sceglierà, con la scusa della spina, doman per la sprezira, doman per la sprezira, ma dei glumi il consiglio mio per me non seguio.
No, yeah,
we haven't even gone through that.
You can go through it if you want.
No, I just forgot that we didn't do that part.
No, nice. And as you
That's
get
new.
those words into your body, it'll be a lot easier to get those contrasts in between there and really figure out what you want in this song. But nice. That's a solid beginning to it. I want to make sure that I'm not keeping you work. Let's quick get through this, and then because then it just repeats itself. Okay. Also, another thing, you say, this part here. The domam poi la sprezira, domam poi la sprezira. Yep, that's another spot that you can do something different with both of them. You can just do a small tweak to it just to make it a little different. The easiest one you can always do is just dynamic contrast.
Mm-hmm.
That's always the one that people are going to hear. Even if you mess words up, they're still going to hear, oh, she was softer on that part.
Yeah.
So that doesn't quite matter as much as if you wanted to emphasize a word or something like that. So that's just another thing to think of. Anytime you get with those spots that you're repeating words, just try to really think of something different to do or a different character to be in.
Okay.
Okay, let's say this rhythm in text.
Okay. Non perché mi piace
Piace
il giglio gil altri
fiori
fiori.
sprezzino. Yep, so this one's Gli altri. Yep. So that's just another quick gli altri fiori sprezzino.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. And then this one we had added that piace il giglio. Okay. So let's try that again.
Non perché mi piace il giglio,
Gli altri fiori sprezzino. Yep, you're kind of just trying to add an R in
Yeah,
here.
I know.
Fiori. Wait for that. Yep.
Fiori.
Wait for that R on the very end. Okay, let's try this one nice and slow.
Okay.
Yep. Here, let's just do this part here because that is kind of tricky. That's just a lot of words and you have to kind of add in a note. So it's gonna go piace il giglio. Okay, you do that.
Okay.
Piace il giglio. Nice, that was better. One more time. Piace il giglio. Yep. So when you get to this, piace il giglio. Yep, so you're really gonna emphasize piace il giglio.
Okay.
Okay? Let's do this part here. Yep, you're right. Okay, one more time with that, just to get those words in there. Okay. Nice. That sounded good. Thought you had those words. Okay, let's try it from the beginning, nice and slow again.
Okay.
Really just try to think ahead to those words. Yeah.
Try to put the R in the Fiori.
Fiori. Yep.
Fiori.
Yeah, you'll get it, and just with practice and time and listening to, you'll get that kind of pounded in your head. Yeah. So when you listen, what do you have this in front of you when you listen so that you can see everything at the same time? Or
Well, sometimes I do it like or I listen to it while I'm doing homework. You know,
Okay,
it's kind of
yeah.
like as background music. And sometimes the rhythm and the word, or not the words, because but like the music kind of gets in my head then.
oh yeah,
But
definitely.
I mean, sometimes I'll kind of get it out and kind of follow and.
Okay. Another thing with listening to it, you can always get in one of these practice rooms, put some headphones in, listen to it, and sing right along to it.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
that just helps. Like whenever you're singing with somebody, you always just sing a little fuller, and just remember taking those breaths. And it's always like, I know a lot of people like sit at the piano and like are trying to sing that way, but it's a lot better for us to be standing, have a stand right here.
Yeah.
And sing to it. Sing to the wall. And if you don't like people listening to you, you can have a scarf and put it over the mirror, or tape some paper up there. Just to get that in your head and start singing with somebody. If you like forgot what some of those words were as you were singing, you'll hear them sing it, and over time it'll just help
Okay.
overall.
Yeah.
And then slowly wean yourself off of that, because you'll have to sing it all by
Yeah.
yourself when you actually do it. But so far, this is super awesome, and like all of these musical parts in here, like the phrasing and having those different dynamics, are definitely going to help. And now we went through all of that with the words, which super helps, because this is definitely the hardest part with the Italian, and
Yeah.
you did completely fine at. You made like all the mistakes anybody else would make, which is completely fine. So yeah, just keep practicing this. Work on having that breath and taking it when you need to.
Yeah.
If you want to do the whole song just on the lip trill or the rolled R, definitely can do that to help with that breath support, getting it all the way through. And then, just keep listening and try to now just get those words into play.
Yeah.
It might help with more of that musicality. And even if you want to, like, looking up, like, the actual meaning of this, because there's, like, some like monologue that you can like look on the internet and find anything on the internet, and it just has a lot of other people's opinions on what they think the song's about. That might help you just really get into the music.
Yeah.
Because sometimes singing a different language, you're very
It's hard.
disconnected.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, nice job.
Great. Thank you.
Next Monday, are you still available, or do you switch to any finals or anything like that
I believe I should be good for next Monday.
for next
Because
Monday? Okay.
I'm just trying to think. I think the only thing I have on Monday is to turn in a paper, and that's in the morning. So
Okay.
I think I should be good.
Do you still want the lesson at 5:30, or do you want to change it?
We can change it so it's earlier.
Okay. I've got a Monday. I don't even know which classes are supposed to meet on Monday and which aren't. So we'll see.
Oh, that won't be a problem. Okay. I have a fitness thing at 6:30, so it's like,
At night?
yeah. It's for that Healthy American class because I put it off.
That is not fun coming into that room and like, we're gonna make you sweat and see what your heart rate is.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh no.
Okay.
I can do anytime after 1.
Okay, let's do 4 just in case I
4,
have
okay.
something because it shouldn't go past 4.
Yep, no problem. All right, and that will be our last lesson because that's the last week of class.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
First semester over already.
Yeah, how does that
I
feel?
thought it was gonna be I thought it was gonna be a lot longer than it, or feel a lot longer. But all of a sudden it was like, yeah, we're talking about the finals already. I'm like, really? Is it that time of year already?
But that's good though.
Yeah.
That's good.
Survived my first semester.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave. That's good.
That's good.
And
Yeah.
my roommate, who is also a freshman, she's transferring to UW Milwaukee. She just couldn't take the pressure of or she wants to move back home because that's where she lives. I'm like, well, okay. I mean,
College.
you do what you want to do, but
oh. But that's good that you're still trucking through it. And
Yeah.
Still hopefully having a good time.
I am.
All right. Well, thank you.
Yep.
See you next Monday.
Yep. Bye.